Oh, hi. How are you? Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. Of course we are dealing with all kinds of noise coming in from outside. Construction continues. Also we hear birds singing. You will probably hear cars passing by, dogs barking, stuff like that. Mr. Bub is of course in the window looking out. I did it again. I filmed the whole thing, the whole setup. I'm probably going to put it after the video though, because quite frankly, we got a little bit of time, not much. I woke up way later than I wanted to. Totally my fault, not the alarm's fault. The alarm woke me up, I turned it off, set up with every intention of getting up, and then I just kind of like laid back down. So, my fault. Not really kind of going with Odin's words in the hell of them all. Anyway, we need to get down to it, don't we? You need to get to work, I need to get to work. And we have no time to dawdle. So, I can say this for today. I think today is going to be a very challenging day for some of us. But, how's it going to look? Let's find out. And I'm about to screw this up, aren't I? Again. Okay. Because I have something I want to do. Let's find out who our guides are. So, we have the Void. We've also had that card in this deck, the Starseed Oracle. But from the Viking Oracle, we've never really seen this card before, so let's see what it has to say about it. This is 25. The Void, here we go. Okay, now, like the card in the Starseed Oracle, the Void is that place, also known as Ginnunga Gap in Norse lore. It's where Muspelheim and Niflheim collided, or merged, or their elements of fire and ice merged to create everything else. But it's also the place where destruction can come. It's also the place where birth can come. In this one it says that there's possibility. Still undecided by the gods. Things in flux. I think we can stop right there. Because things in flux is exactly what we're looking at today. We got that lunar eclipse going on the west coast, I want to say. Don't know if we're going to really see it on the east coast just yet. Kind of interesting though. And tonight is that full moon. We know that things are going to change. And so we're looking for that spirit animal guide today as well. We've got a snake spirit. And it says time to heal. So, worked with this deck very, very little. Let's see what it has to say on Snake Spirit. 5 table contents here. Here we go. 162. Okay, so all of us need healing at times. And when Snake Spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself some space to nourish your own well-being. The protection message is no matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you are called by Snake Spirit to shed the past and practice radical self-acceptance now. Only by forgiving yourself can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain vulnerable anyway. You have been weak, but now you are becoming strong and developing wisdom, and you will do better in the future. This is a reminder that hearts can be easily wounded So apologies and amends go a long way. Self-forgiveness for your role in what happened can help you heal. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded often who has the greatest power to help others heal. So we're looking at some uncertainty, but we're also looking at some healing, and I think that's important. So we're going to ask our cards, how does that look? How does that take place? What are we looking at here? And what's our day going to shape up to be like? Right off the bat, we've got that Nine of Swords, got an Eight of Swords, and we've got an Eight of Pentacles. And I don't need any book to tell you what this is all about. So we spend a lot of time worrying. We spend a lot of time trapped by our own stuff, our own mental things going on. But through a little honest, hard work, or just diligent work at that, diligent, conscious work, we see that there was really nothing for us to worry about. A lot of this is in our heads, okay? And right now we're feeling a little bound up, but the fact of the matter is that what you're perceiving as the cage from inside, not really much of a cage at all. The bonds are pretty loose. You could shake those off. It's nothing too serious. We just gotta keep in mind that we've got some honest, diligent work to do today. We should be okay. We are going to prosper from it, but we gotta keep that up. And let's see what the cosmos has to say about it today. So stay a little grounded, because that's going to be needed. Right off, we got the Cosmic Heart, we've got Double Mission, and we've got Trust the Timing. The Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, make your life a moving prayer. Remember that thing I said about diligent work? I think it's more pointing to that card. Right now, today, everything should be done in service to your higher power, your higher authority, whatever that looks like. So right now, if you need to say a morning prayer before getting out there, do it. And that's not just saying a prayer and hoping that things go well. That means saying that prayer, stating your intention, meeting with your God. A little communion there, a little communication. Just letting, whether it's God or whatever, know that today is the day you're going to make some breakthroughs, and I think it is. It's going to be a challenging day. Not gonna lie, I still get that feeling. But everything you do today is in service to that. Do you understand? Okay. The Double Mission. Rebecca Campbell, who authored this deck, also talks about this in her book. Some of us are here. We chose to be here. We need to plant ourselves here. We have a tendency to want to go back to the stars. Some of us came and we have 2 missions that we have to accomplish. That's important. And right now, if you're in some sort of healing work, whether you're doing massage, especially if you're doing massage, or psychiatry, you're in the medical field, I keep getting the feeling like a lot of this is coming for, this message is geared toward people in the medical field, EMTs, nurses, doctors. Remember that today, especially, even if you're just like a nurse's aide or a technician somewhere, your mission today is to really be in your service, be in your truth, and watch what happens. Today is not a day to go through the motions. Not at all. Not at all. Forget going through the motions. Forget any of that. You need to really buckle down. If you're training someone, you need to train them to do everything properly. And what you don't know, you refer to someone else who does know, and then learn yourself. And of course, trust the timing. Time isn't running out. You have plenty of time. Take it easy. Whatever little whatever little rocks in the street you happen to find on your way to doing whatever it is you're doing, just remember, it's okay to reach down, pick it up, and put it aside. It's fine. You have plenty of time. You just need to learn how to manage it. Okay? Manage your time, but remember you have plenty of it. Stay calm, stay focused. You're going to be okay. Now, what secrets do we have that'll allow us to do all this stuff? So we've got AWAS, Furkano, and KNAS. Okay, so very simply put, AWAS is movement, of course. Stay moving, keep things moving, whether that's your professional life, your personal life, doesn't matter. Just keep things moving. Remember, you also have, I keep feeling like you're training somebody, and that's where your Burkano is. If you're training somebody, remember, this is someone, don't assume that they know everything, don't assume that they're going to pick it all up on the spot. This is where you get to nurture that seed. And that seed, if you do it right, is going to surpass even your expectations. So that's important. And don't worry about what you don't know. Your way's lit up, and you will be able to see exactly where you're going, why you're doing it. Okay? I just look at the spread here, and I keep seeing people in the medical field today. And I don't know why. I mean, we have some uncertainty, we have healing, we have worry, we have doubt, we have diligent work, a lot of diligent work after that, and to make it conscious and aware, and to remember that the seeds you plant will happen today. You will need to nurture those. They are going to come back to you. So today you have a choice. Do you nurture those seeds or do you not? And if you don't, well, the disastrous effects can come back. However, I keep coming back to this Eight of Pentacles, and I see a lot of good coming from it. And I really, really want you guys to just, I'm stressing this, be conscious, be aware, have your head on a swivel of sorts. Be aware of what's going on around you, be aware of what you need to do, and do it. Today is the day when your two missions literally become one for a minute. And if you're looking for enlightenment and you're seeking all this stuff, today's where it's coming up. If you're here we go. If you're into anything spiritual, if you're an ordained minister or something like that, be conscious of the people who come to you for answers, because they're vulnerable and they're hurting just like you are, and you may be a little vulnerable yourself. This is where a problem shared is kind of a problem halved, and this is where your double mission now becomes the same thing for today at least. We've got that eclipse going on. Things are going to change. We can see we don't really see a lot of change today. We see a lot of things that are happening. We're going to see a lot of growth. We're going to see a lot of healing. I mean, look, a seed has to break open for the plant to come out, for the roots to dig in and start eating up those nutrients, and then for the rest of it to come shooting up out of the ground. That tree wasn't just always there. It came from somewhere. It came from like an acorn or something like that. That flower that you see that's so pretty wasn't just always there. It had to come from somewhere. It had to start somewhere too. Also, if you're into fitness, now, today's a great day, but you're gonna want to be a little careful, because there are some parts of you that maybe they're not really not all there. That's the message for today. So guide others, draw on your own experiences, and try to get others involved as much as you can. But remember, stay calm, stay focused, stay conscious. And that's really all I have. I know it seems kind of abrupt, but that's really it. That's everything in here. So stay calm, stay focused, breathe, stay aware, and remember, as always, starseeds, shine on. Love you guys.